Hi, everyone. I have a book for you that's perfect for Mother's Day. It's called I Love You The Purplest. It's written by Barbara Juice and illustrated by Mary White. It's one of my favorites. I hope you enjoy it. Early in the evening, the brothers and their mamma finished supper in the sturdy red cabin and set out to go fishing. The lake slowed its thrashing to a soft, even beat. The mosquitoes dipped low to the water, and the water bugs skittled on top. The moon glowed on one side of the lake, while the sun shimmered on the other. This was the time when fishing was best. Max exploded from the cabin, twirling the shovel in front of him. Mom came next, and then Julian. Julian shut the cabin door tightly to keep it safe from burglars and bears. The brothers are very different, aren't they? One is going at it, the other is very cautious. Julian scooped the dirt to find the fattest worms. Max jumped on the shovel and flung dirt in the air until a tangle of worms filled his can. Mama, who has the most worms? He asked. They had different ways of doing it, didn't they? Mama smiled. Max, your can is full of the liveliest worms. And Julian, your can has the juiciest. Both good in their own special way. Max, Julian, and Mama stepped into the small wooden boat. Julian took one oar and Max took the other. Julian planted his blue boots wide and took deep, even strokes. Max braced his red boots against the ribs of the boat and stroked quickly through the water. The brothers' faces were hot and they gulped at the air. Julian gasped, Mama, who's the best rower? Mama's eyes grew soft. Why, Julian, you took the deepest strokes, and Max, your strokes were the fastest. The three fished until stars sprinkled the sky and water turned dark as night. In the end, Mama caught one fish, Julian caught one fish, and Max caught three. I'm the best fisherman, cried Max, hoisting his fish in the air. Julian pulled his hat brim low on his face. Three fish! What a bountiful fisherman you are, said Mamma. And Julian, you are the cleverest. Your fish hid in the weeds, but you waited. When your bobber jerked in the water, you kept your pole high and you reeled it in a fine, fat fish. When the fishing and the baths and the stories were done, Mamma tucked the brothers into bed. Julian slept on the top bunk, and she reached up to kiss him good night. Mamma, whispered Julian, his hands forming a tunnel around her ear. Who do you love the best? Mamma thought for a minute, and then she whispered, Why, Julian, I love you the bluest. I love you the color of the dragonfly at the tip of its wing. I love you the color of a cave in its deepest hidden part, where grizzly bears and bats curl up until night. The mist of the mountain, the splash of a waterfall, the hush of a whisper. The breath in Julian's chest grew and grew and grew until he couldn't hold it any longer. Then it came out in a long, velvety sigh. Mama crouched low to the bunk where Max slept. Max wiggled his finger for Mama to come close. He whispered, Mama, who do you love the best? Why, Max, I love you the reddest. I love you the color of the sky before it blazes into night. I love you the color of the leopard's eyes when it prowls through the jungle, and the color of a campfire at the edge of the flame. A wide open hug, a swirl of a magic cape, the thunder of a shout. The smile on Max's face grew and grew until his cheeks couldn't hold it anymore. Then it came out in a big, thunderous laugh. Later that evening, the brothers and their mama slept. One in the top bunk, glowing like the evening moon, and one in the bottom bunk, shimmering like the evening sun, and Mama in the big bed, dreaming of the boys she loved the best. The end of I Love You The Purplest. You know, we're all special in our own way. In this book, the mother loves both of her sons. They're special in their own way. That's what the world is about. We're each different. Happy Mother's Day.